Hi, it's Brian from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to give you a rundown that we've got now a second meetup on meetup.com. Finally got through some of the issues that they seem to be bogged down with. And basically, what the meetup's called is trading with a profitable strategy model or algo. So it's purely strategy development, model development using obviously algorithms. Um, the core technology you probably use is what we use at quantlabs.net, C++, and MATLAB. The secondary languages C Sharp and Java. So obviously, strategy development is more about the algorithms that make up or a set of rules within a strategy using a variety of different models or basic algorithms to come up with a potential way of trading based upon whatever stock symbol or whatever it is, whatever market asset. So this group is going to be pretty well in parallel with the quant finance group on meetup.com. That's up to right now 150 members. Um, and obviously, I have over approaching 600 people on my LinkedIn group. So everything's all the same. It's just we're just making it more broad as part of a way to bring more people in. Um, and some of the terms used within the meetup are pretty broad to make the group larger and just obviously build a bigger audience with what quantlabs.net is about. We're just very close on the verge of putting together our first course, or our first lesson really, on strategies and strategy development. I'm going to start out with some very basic metrics, what's used. A lot of the analysis will be quant analysis. It's the more modern way of making trading decisions. Fundamental technical analysis is everywhere. A lot of free resources, but quant analysis um, is becoming a new standard in trading, especially obviously at the institutional or hedge fund level. Um, and about it's also based upon electronic trading, automated trading, using maybe a high frequency trading platform, and that can be easily scaled up from a typical system that we got running within quantlabs.net, married with MATLAB, and all the prototyping and research would be done within MATLAB. Just deploy it using one of the toolboxes within MATLAB, and you can virtually drag and drop the created file called a DLL into your this trading platform. It's not too difficult once you get the first go around with that. So it's very powerful information, but all this information is available in the premium membership at quantlabs.net. Part of the group, what we're going to do is do some vendor presentations. We got a whole slew of them coming up. Those obviously will be free. We'll be doing some face-to-face ones here in Toronto. I'm planning to do some jaunts out to the UK as well as New York City to do some future meetups for both the quant finance and this new meetup, the strategy development one, and essentially get to meet people and network and blah blah blah. That what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks through my Skype sessions. And the other big thing is with Skype, there's a big limitation on what Skype only allows 10 people per session, but I'm investigating quite quickly. And at some point I'll be going with GoToMeeting.com, which is a lot easier for less technical people to sign up with. There's no required Skype ID, so it's a lot easier to work with for people. You just open up a browser, it'll automatically download the GoToMeeting software, and boom, you're in. And it's a pretty good environment. I've been part of a variety of different webcasts slash webinars. It's a great service. The only problem is it's fairly expensive on a monthly basis. I've run Skype sessions that easily exceed 10 people, so We might start with 15, but we can easily, again, scale that up to 100 people, 1,000 people, 2,000 people. It doesn't matter. I mean, I don't think we'll reach more than 100, not anywhere soon, unless there's some write-up in some big newspaper or something. But outside of that, um, reason I'm mentioning this is because it is an expensive option. So we would probably, was what we do with the quant finance, is just to cover all the expenses, to book a room, possibly pay all the presenters, some kind of honorarium just for their time. And it'll be a fairly modest charge, possibly, for some meetups online, just to help spread the cost, because a lot of this does come out of my personal accounts. And obviously, this same service will be available for my premium members as well. That gives them an opportunity to do a lot of the Q&A with myself as we start to bring out these lessons. For those that don't know about the quantlabs.net premium service, there's a whole slew of new courses that I've just put up in the last month. One on high frequency trading using this open source trading platform, as well as another one showing you how to do a build and how to just give you a general overview of something like not just that platform, but also QuantLib as well, which is a open source quant framework. So there's a lot of good stuff on that membership, as well as the data that it reports. A ton of that, as well as there's a historical database, Forex multi-second for 2 years. I built that. Some other if you're looking for a career in quant, we've got some interviews, tips, and some interview questions, that sort of thing. A Java course for the SCJP or SJCP, whatever they call it, certification. There's some really good resources available on the membership on the get-go, as well as the two other things that are always current is the data reports for all the quant models that I use to bang out top performing equities globally, as well as now these new lessons that I'll be piecing together on a very frequent basis. So there's a lot of stuff going on. That's what the whole purpose of this new strategy development meetups for, is just to bring people together. And people I've met so far online are quite incredible, of a variety of different backgrounds and have their specialties, and very advanced, knowledgeable people, which is really good. And people get to network together, and as I always say, as a collective, we can build something fairly special and get something up and running fairly soon. And the big glue of it now is the valuable, highly prized strategies that we're moving forward with. And I've got 30 right now live in the Quant Labs premium service. So that's what's happening. Blah 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 blah. Join the second meetup. Join the Quant Finance meetup and get involved, because it's a good way to learn about quant high frequency trading and the new way of doing things trading wise and making money through the markets.